colleagues for today. Sila STO Bon Villesis and our academy colleagues si Team Season and our leader training principal si Miss G Salonga. And kung hinahanap ninyo ang pinakapoging at pinakamagandang trainer sa AIA, kami po yun. And I'm reporting live here in Paranaque. So how about you? Can you share with me where you are dito sa Zoom chat natin? So drop your location dito sa Zoom chat. I'm reporting live dito sa Paranaque. So I see a few people here in the chat. So nice to meet you, Miss Abigail from SC1. Si Miss Annie from Tarlac City. Si Miss Merlita from Calamba. Miss Gigi from Pasig. Miss Mary Grace from Cotabato City. Sir Ives from Davao. Nice to meet you. Miss Abigail from Bulacan. So it's nice to see a lot of people sharing their location in the Zoom chat. And grabe. So I see the whole Philippines is right here in this whole session from Metro Manila all the way to Mindanao in Davao City. So it's nice to meet all of you and we're happy to have you here sa webinar natin to get up to date sa mga bagong enhancements sa NGI POS. So with that, my dear friends, we have a interesting session for you today. So to make sure that our time together is well spent, let's just have some quick webinar agreements. So for the best audio quality, if you have some earphones or headphones, you may use them for the best audio quality. Right now, so you can keep our microphones on mute. And what's most important is that this is an interactive session. So if you have questions and comments, you may write them in our Q&A box. Since right now, this is in our webinar format. So you may channel all of your questions via the Q&A box, and me and our ASG and Academy team will be more than happy to assist you with any of your inquiries today. And our goal for today's session is to have a strong start next 2025 by learning what the new thing is with NGI POS come January next year. And we'll be going over these three features. And don't worry, we'll be taking it step by step because you'll understand what the feature is, why it's implemented, and how it works. So it's a step-by-step process for us to understand it better. And in case you have any questions about it, you can clarify anything that you would like to find out. And ultimately, you'll also learn, in case there are any concerns, who are the people that we can contact. And at the last part, just so that we are able to summarize everything that we've learned, we have just a quick quiz later on. And ultimately, our chief aim is to make sure that you're confident with NGI POS come 2025 with its new changes. So we're going to go over these three enhancements, yung eKYC, yung DNFBs, and the mandatory auto-pay enrollment, and understand why they are implemented. And what's in it for you? Of course, it will help you boost efficiency because there are things that you no longer have to do manually, and there are some things that are automatically filled out for you or in the application. And on top of that, you're able to drive your client's trust and make sure that it's a great experience from end to end. And of course, we need to stay ahead in the game because there are so many companies that are trying to move forward with digitalization, like mga Union Bank, GCash, and we're trying to get a competitive edge by going with the times. And with that, my dear friends, handa na ba kayo para sa eKYC natin at mga ibang features natin sa NGI POS? Kaya type GG dito sa chat natin. I see a lot of people here are GG or game na game para sa NGI POS and enhancements natin. So thank you for dropping in your GG sa chat natin, my dear friends. Now, with that, let's go over with our first feature. So we have what we call yung eKYC. So this is what we call yung optical character recognition or OCR plus the liveliness check. Actually, yung optical character recognition, actually may ibang nickname din yun eh. There's actually another meaning to OCR. Kasi on top of this, yung ibang meaning yun is OC reader. So OC reader din siya para we don't have to be OC when doing the application. And regarding this, last time, nung May 2024, we had this previous version, yung may button na validate ID card. And since its release, it was able to validate over 2,600 Philippine passports and driver's licenses. So, the question is, bakit kailangan natin ng OC reader or yung OCR natin, yung optical recognition system natin? Yung OC reader, it's also OC to make sure that it makes sure that the people that you are talking to can verify their identity and make sure that your eKYC process is more efficient. And it's also part of the requirements in case we are doing remote selling. So you have to ask ourselves, what's new? What's new with NGI POS? So let me just show you all of the features that are new. And I'd like to highlight that there are new options if the meeting is F2F or remote. There are new IDs that are now supported with the OCR. And some steps were moved to the earlier stages for the sales process in NGI POS. But don't worry, we'll be going over this one by one. So let's start with the new supported IDs for our OCR. So ano yung mga bagong IDs natin? So aside from yung Philippine passport and driver's license, and yung Unified Multipurpose ID, we also have yung TIN ID and PH National ID. So these are the part of the new IDs that are supported by the OCR. And for us to be able to apply this, let's look at the two different steps that we have now, which is the F2F or yung digital meetings. So let's go back to our NGI POS and look at yung interface. So when we created before in our creating the contacts portion of NGI POS, now in the new changes, you can choose whether your meeting is face-to-face or remote. So these two steps will determine what we need to do to go through the application process. And in this step, this will determine where they will sign the data privacy consent. So let's look at these two options, starting with the first one, which is face-to-face. So tignan natin, ano yung face-to-face process natin with these new changes. So how it works is, first, we need to sign the data privacy consent, and that will lead us to the option to upload the ID. And when we upload the ID, if it's an OCR ID, there will be a data validation. So once the ID has been validated, the OC reader has done its work for you, so you can now proceed with the application with your financial needs review, proposal, all the way to the e-application. Now, how does the signing of the data privacy consent look like now? So let me show you. So step one in our new changes, first we need to select the face-to-face option so that we can kick in those new steps. And for the second step, you may ask the client to rate yung data privacy